What are you doing? Why are you throwing your shoes down? What'd you do, step in the mud? Well, you better go down to the river and wash your feet off.
I'm doing.
You gonna leave your bike up here?
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's gonna take it. Alright, let's go down here. Alex, I guess, fell in a mud puddle. He's got mud all over him. He's gonna go down in the river and wash his feet off. Let me get over here and take a break. Man, Alex is riding bikes. He told Daddy he was fat, so I had to go buy me a bike. So I can lose this Mike Hard lemonade gut. Hang on a minute, fellers. Let me get up here and just get situated. What's going on? Chad's in here, Deckard, Kevin, Jordan, Nutsy. What's that one? Buy heavy equipment. What's going on, fellers? Can everybody see me? Last live video I done, nobody could see me, and it was blurry or black. John, how's it going? All you can hear was the audio. Wind's blowing pretty good too. Rusty? Paul, what's going on? We're fixing to get some more rain down here. Loud and clear. Easy money. Pfft, yeah, right. Ha ha. Dickard says I'm good. Alright. Well, we're rained out again this week. Shoo. Well, wasn't all week. What is today? Thursday? Tuesday was our last day. And people over there's up to no good. But Tuesday was our last day of logging. How's those maters growing? Maters are doing good, Paul. Wednesday I worked on my truck a little bit, and I worked on my truck a little bit today, and it's got to go back to the shop. Something's still going on with the head. It's passing water around the head gasket, and it's dumping water out the overflow radiator, so it's pressurizing the head somehow. What? Did you get all cleaned up? Did you get all cleaned up? He don't even have to take a bath now. He just took a bath in the river. Bobby Goodson is not afraid of the rain. No, he's not. Bow chicky wow wow. But bins that were rained out, sawmills out of wood. Look at them clouds. They're kind of greenish looking. Dickard, you ever get any green clouds up there? But bins were all rained out and ain't got nothing going on. There's a couple different four-wheeler parks this weekend, got some rides going on. And I'm thinking about going to a four-wheeler park playing around this weekend. Go to the bathroom. There's a stinky porta potty over there. You got pee? Well, what the heck's wrong with you? Go over in the bushes. Over there. Watch out for that snake over there, but there's probably a snake or two over there. Just go over there by that. Go. There ain't nobody gonna get you. Go over by that bush and just whip it out and do what you gotta do. That's how I was raised. We would be in the middle of a Walmart parking lot. Mom would say, just open the door and let her fly. So that's what we done. Alright, so back to it. Where am I at? Yeah, I'm looking for a place to go ride this weekend. If anybody's got any suggestions or anybody wants to hang out and just go ride and play around. Damn it, Stevie, where's the beer? I'm actually on the bike. I don't know if you can get a DUI on a bike or not, but and I'm trying to cut back on the beers. Yes, Northern Lights. Dickard. Whatever. 5.5 inches in Iowa in the last 24 hours. We ain't got much rain. It's just been spotty, but it's been dumping. The little spots we've been getting, it's been dumping pretty good. Was going to try to do some contract cutting this weekend, but I said to heck with it. I had to work all last weekend for Father's Day, and Alex didn't get to do much, so we're going to hang out this weekend and go play around somewhere. How's it going, Brandon from Maine? What are you doing? Get over here. You can get a DUI on a bike. I'll be. Oh, Kevin, I'm doing pretty good. Well, I don't like drinking light beer, and I really don't drink much beer. Mama's got me hooked on them fruity drinks. She took me out there to Red Lobster last weekend, or was it last weekend? I can't remember. Last weekend or weekend before, and she got me hooked on some kind of a lotta colada, this thing looked like a 1-gallon fish bowl. And ever since then, I just had a sweet tooth for alcohol, I guess. I don't know. Where's your fishing rod? You could be catfishing. Nutsy, the catfish are actually spawning down here, and they don't bite very good when they're spawning. So, and this boy down here on the boat ramp, he's down there trying to play with the catfish too, and he ain't have no luck. I done talked to him earlier. More rain coming to us. Blue Holler Off-Road Park's been trying to get a hold of me. It's actually one place I've been thinking about going riding this weekend's Blue Holler. If anybody knows where that's at, or anybody's been there. Hello from Georgia. What's going on, Jennifer? I don't bite when I'm spawning either. See? See there? Pawpaw don't bite when he's spawning either. Chad, I think I've seen that once before from you. You was talking about the Mike's Hard Lemonade being good up in Canada. If Dickard would give me a plane ticket up there, I might take you up on that offer and try that. Heavy equipment. Do you ever go on longer ATV trips or just mud bogs? Believe it or not, a lot of places we do ride is just like planned out ATV rides. I mean, it's not a planned out mud bog. It usually turns into a full-blown mud bog. Everybody and their brother wants me to go and play in the mud holes, and then they want to sit there and watch, but we actually do plan to go for longer rides than what we do, but it just never turned out to go that way, I guess. Oh, I got a couple cold Mike lemonades in the refrigerator that sounds really good right now. Walleye fishing, huh? Nutsy, I ain't never been on any walleye. Is that a pretty big fish there, Nutsy? Kevin Carver, how dare you ask a question like that? Have I gotten the three-wheeler stuck yet? Yes, I have. I have found its limits. I went to the mud bog thing down there in Drakesboro, Kentucky this year for Mudfest, and we did find her limits about seat deep with sticky clay. She don't want to spin them. But nobody made it out of that pit. Everybody had to be pulled. So, I mean, it's hard to say. But, yes, it does have its limits. Time to noodle catfish. I have never done that, and I don't plan on doing that there, Ricky. Buddy, we get you up here whenever we can. Dickard, I actually want to come up there and do a little bit of tree felling, but I ain't been in touch with very many people up that way lately. May as well come to Ontario, huh? Dave O'Brien, I really would like to come to Ontario, and I wanted to shake your hand, bud, just to meet you. I see you on Facebook quite a bit. Kevin wants to know if I'm going to the Bunyan. We are planning on going to the Bunyan if we ever get any wood in the sawmill. The sawmill is actually almost out of wood, completely out of wood. Passport's only good for Kentucky. Actually, I'm sitting in Indiana, and there's Kentucky right there. That's the Ohio River separating us here. That over there, if anybody's familiar with this is Lewisport. I'm sitting in Grandview, Indiana. That over there is Lewisport, Kentucky. About through there 5 miles is Maceo, Kentucky. And then about 12 to 15 miles that way, the way the crow flies, Owensboro, Kentucky. And then on the back side of Owensboro is Henderson. And then to the north of Henderson is Evansville, Indiana. Stevie, you may... I can't read these very well. My screen got shattered. Not pretty. Yeah, whatever, Rusty. Catch y'all later, MSL Logan. Nutsy, I've never caught a walleye, never seen a walleye, and definitely have never ate a walleye. Alex, have you ever ate a walleye?
No.
Cottonwood is spitting cotton out bad down here. Gotta run, buddy. Nutsy, you be good and stay safe. Don't get overheated. Noodle and catfish is the bomb. Skitter Kev country, huh? Skitter Kev in here? I'm trying to catch back up on the comments. Dickard said something about Skitter Kev. Dave O'Brien, yeah, I want to come up there and I want to lay him down, bud. Me and Cotton Top is going to be in my neck of the woods this weekend in Wisconsin. What's Cotton Top doing in Wisconsin? But Dave, if I ever come up there, me and Dickard's gonna go out on a rip, and we're gonna lay her down, bud. But we're fixing to get some more rain down here. It looks like my garden could actually use it. I just sprayed some weed kill today, so I can imagine it's gonna rain. I think I've taken some time after the Bunyan. Chad, is it? Are you going to the Bunyan? How farm day works in Wisconsin? Well, I'll be. Get through your area a lot, but that Henderson scale don't like each. John Warren, have you heard all the gossip about the new toll bridge that they're going to put in Henderson? They're saying that you got to pay toll on that now to come over into the great state of Indiana. Mr. Baker, I really don't know if Cotton Top is or not. If you was to ask him, I'm sure he'd give you an honest answer. I'll leave it at that. I did go to meet Cotton Top at the Bunyan last year. I did a video with him, talked to him. Pretty cool guy. Very informational. Like, he's kind of quiet, but I mean, he's got a lot of good information to him. He's the kind of guy that I'd like to hang out with, honestly. Just to learn something from him. Everybody thinks he's arrogant and an asshole, and I don't know. He's kind of like the know-it-all of all the know-its, in my opinion. And I'm not being arrogant about him. He does know what he's talking about. He is good at what he does. I'm just reading comments, fellas. I'm trying to get caught up. Some farm show or something like that. Dave O'Brien, you be good, feller. Been a long day and he's tired of it. And I guess I want to get off here before it takes off pouring down. Alex is going to go find another mud hole to jump in. And I got to go let the dog out and feed the chickens and put my new bike up before it gets wet. He agrees with everyone else. He is arrogant. Well, if that's the way you want to look at it, I guess you could look at it that way. But everybody's got their opinion. I'll just leave it at that. Alex, you ready to go home?
Yes.
Later on, Kevin. Dickard, you be good.
I have to go poop.
We don't need to talk about your bathroom problems on YouTube. God! I'm gonna go home and drink a Mike's Hard Lemonade because my kid is talking about bathroom problems on YouTube. That's all you have to say, is you have to use the bathroom. You don't have to say everything else that goes with it. Deckard, Wayne, Kevin, Rusty, Chad, Drome, sorry bud, I don't know how you pronounce it. My phone's cracked and I can't make them out. You all be good and continue the rest of your week. If somebody that hasn't been on here, heavy equipment, if somebody that hasn't been on here in this conversation gets on here and watches this and wants to do some wheeling this weekend, get a hold of me, because I'm up for just about any kind of park around southern Indiana, northern Kentucky, maybe even Illinois. Shoot me some messages, folks. Later on.